Welcome to Breakout EDU and the French and Indian War. The story behind this breakout is that King George of England has locked up the Treaty of Paris of 1763 for safekeeping, but urgently needs it and orders his secretary to use the clues that he has left behind to unlock the treaty. You will find in the resource file that I also included a video that is King George giving the instructions to his secretary. I use this to introduce the story and the breakout to my students. This game is intended to be an introduction to the French and Indian War, so no prior knowledge is needed. The clues will be given sequentially to the students so that they learn about the war in chronological order. The resources you need for this breakout are the large and small breakout boxes, the letter lock, the directional lock, the 3- and 4-digit lock, the invisible ink, the hasp, and the UV flashlight. Set up your locks as follows. The 3-digit lock, 149, 4-digit lock, 6374, the directional lock, left, down, up, left, up, and the letter lock to the word fight. You will need to print out all the clues that are found in the resource file. If you intend on using the ticket system, you will need to print out enough clues for each group. If you're using with multiple classes, you only need to print out the papers that they will be writing on for extra copies. When I use the ticket system, I give each group a colored folder. The first clue that goes into the colored folder are the George Washington letters and the fill in the blanks with the circles. The other clues I label with Post-its so I know which order to give the students. For the setup, you will need to take the large box and put in whatever end treats you want to put in. I rolled up a piece of paper and wrote the Treaty of Paris on it and included that as well. I then locked that with the hasp, the directional lock, the word lock, and the 4-digit lock. In the small box, I put the UV flashlight. I did purchase additional small UV flashlights so each group could have one, and then I locked that with a 3-digit lock. The first clue that the students are given is for the 5-letter lock. They will look at the letters written between George Washington and Robert Dinwiddie. When they use the information from those letters to fill in the blanks, they will see that one letter from each answer is circled. When they've answered each correctly, it spells out the word fight, which will unlock the 5-letter lock. They will be handed the next set of clues, which is the agenda for the Albany Congress and the political cartoon, and a crossword puzzle. When the students use the information from the agenda and the political cartoon and correctly answer the crossword puzzle, they will then have to figure out what the numbers at the bottom of the page mean. What those numbers mean are that the students have to go to the 6th clue's answer and look at the 3rd letter, which is the letter O. The first clue's answer, letter 16, is N. The second clue's answer, letter 4, is E. That spells out the word 1. When they repeat the process, they will see that the 3-digit code is 149. That unlocks the small box, which will get them the UV flashlight. You will also hand them the cut-out sequencing of events. Make sure that you write on the sequence of events before you cut them out 6374 as seen on the image. Once the students read and put these events in order, they'll use the black light to reveal the code, 6374. And the students will be handed their last clue, which is the map. On this map, you have already written northeast equals up. This will help because some of the directions are not due north, so they will know that these northeast directions, they will have to use the up direction. Also on this page are underlined destinations. When they go from one to the next, that reveals the directions. So from Louisbourg to Fort Frontenac is left. Fort Frontenac to Fort Duquesne is down. Fort Duquesne to Fort Carillon, up. Fort Carillon to Fort Niagara, left. And Fort Niagara to Quebec is up. And when they unlock that, they will have broke out. I hope your class enjoys this breakout as much as mine did.